If you love Kings Island, then boy, do I have the podcast for you. This is introducing Tower Topics. I'm Ryan Sir. With me, as always, is Don Helbig. Don, how excited are you for this one?
Very excited, Ryan. I know we were at the Reds game. I think it was the end of April,
Mhm.
about the sixth inning. We were sitting there and we just kind of conjured up this idea of doing something like this. And, it's exciting to be there and to be able to share our passion, our interest, our knowledge of Kings Island to Kings Island enthusiasts.
Right. So this is going to be a podcast. It's going to be what we're hoping to do is several per week. They're going to be like bite size, somewhere like 15 minutes or so, maybe a little bit longer if you go on about the carousel or something. But tell them about the kind of content we're going to cover.
Well, the different type of things we'll talk about is just historical things. You referenced the carousel. It's got a great history behind that. The story behind the beast. We'll talk about that. What went into making the world's longest wooden roller coaster. Upcoming events that the park's having, or ongoing events. That are going on. Just things like that. It's just going to be a lot of fun, a lot of great discussion, and I think our audience, Kings Island fans, are really going to enjoy it.
Absolutely. And you can find us on YouTube by searching for Tower Topics or your favorite podcast apps, just like the Attractions Group podcast. Also, we do have a new Twitter, and that is Tower_Topics. So you can find us on there for some of the latest information for the intervals between the shows. So what we are going to do is we're going to cover the news, we're going to cover the events, we're going to cover the food, we're going to cover the shows, we're going to cover the rides. What are we not going to cover?
What we're not going to cover, Ryan, is we're not going to be a channel that's going to be like the sleuths. We're not going to be like digging around, looking for blueprints, trying to break news. That's for the park to do. We're not going to try to be in that part. That's for other channels. To do. We're going to be different. If it's been announced, then we'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not going to be out there digging around, the speculation game. That's not going to be us.
That's right. So we're just going to stick to the facts, my friend. So this is going to be a really exciting project. By the time this particular podcast goes up, there should be the first episode in earnest. So make sure you check that one out and subscribe again on your favorite podcast apps. You can view us on YouTube and make sure you follow us on Twitter at Tower_Topics. Thank you so much.